Hey Facebook, I just got out of the gym, so I know I'm looking rough, but I really wanted to do this video. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I prayed about it and, thought about it and did some thinking and everything, and I really want to bring something to you guys' attentions. This video is not to bash anybody or put anybody down or, hate on anybody or anything, but I've seen a lot of news feeds going around, especially on Facebook, things like that, where there is a picture of an ultrasound of a woman who is pregnant with twins. It has two of the little placentas with the baby inside, and it's labeled A and B. And there's a message attached to it that goes on to say something like, hey, I'm expecting, this is really exciting, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of this post, it goes on to say, just kidding, guys. I know I'm not pregnant. I was, just saying if you guys would read my post, or I was really excited and for these other people. And, it just it pisses me off is what it does. I have not personally seen a video yet that speaks out on these kinds of issues, which hits home for me. When you have a friend or a family member or somebody that you love that's close to you that is pregnant or is becoming pregnant and trying to become pregnant, you have a lot of issues involved with that. Now, for someone who is easy to get pregnant, it's fine. But someone like me who had a hard time getting pregnant, who is a 3-time cancer survivor, who has had numerous surgeries of endometriosis and had a full hysterectomy at 24 years old, those things really hit home. My husband and I went through, losing a son. Then we had our oldest daughter. And then I was actually in the hospital on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day of 2011 having an emergency D&C done because I was miscarrying and the infection went to my bloodstream and caused me to go septic, which it almost killed me. And then I wound up having my youngest daughter. And when I see things like that on Facebook who make it a joke or make it funny or think that something like that is funny, I understand that you may not have bad intentions to post something like that, or you may not think of the repercussions of the things that you are doing, but take it from somebody who's been there, and take it from somebody who has struggled, who has spent several nights crying my eyeballs out alone in the bathroom, bawling my eyeballs out, and seeing these other people who have kids and, get to hold their hand when they go to the park and do all these things. Yes, I did have my 2 children, but there are also 2 children who I don't have because of female reproductive issues. When it's easy for somebody to get pregnant, they don't think about these things. And I really wish that you guys on Facebook would take into consideration other people's feelings and what they had to go through, and all the countless nights, the sleepless night, the fussing and the fighting, the crying, the feeling like you're worthless because you couldn't be a mother. And when really a person who can't have a child, that's really the only thing that they want to do in life is become a mother. And for you out there to post things on Facebook, and trying to announce that you're pregnant, and at the end of the post, just kidding, this was just a joke. No, pregnancy is not a joke. Pregnancy is very much a real thing. Yes, there are mothers out there who may not deserve to be a mother, or who may do things like drugs or drink or, abuse their children or something like that. This is not what that is about. This is about being selfish and not taking the feelings of other people who have had a very hard time having children, and those who have lost children, trying to be able to be a mother when that is all they want in life. So next time, before you post something such as a pregnancy announcement or a fake ultrasound picture, think about what you're doing and who you are hurting in the process of that. Some of you may not know anybody who has been, struggled getting pregnant or, had a hard time, and people, like, there is so many things that I could tell y'all that I have done, that I have went through: hormone replacement, searching into IVF, natural supplements. I mean, working out, trying to be as healthy as I can for my body to be able to have a child. And by the grace of God, He blessed me with 2 beautiful children. But I'm not saying that the 2 children that I did lose were any less important than the children that I have today. Pregnancy is a very tough road. Pregnancy, for some who are wanting to be a mom, is some of the most emotional, hardest things that you can do with your life. They take devotion, dedication. You are making a lifelong commitment to be a mom and to be the best mother that you can be. And for those of you who are posting fake ultrasound pictures, and there's another one going around that's an ultrasound picture, and instead of a baby, it's got a turkey in the middle of it that says, and this was back before Thanksgiving, but it says, we're expecting blah, 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 blah. And then it goes on to say, we're expecting Christmas or expecting Thanksgiving in such and such days. Then there's another post going around that says, this is an announcement. I just want to let you know we're expecting, and then it goes on to say that you're expecting, and, you are so excited and you can't wait for it to be here. And then at the end of the post, it says, we're expecting Christmas in blah, 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 blah days. Granted, that post, I haven't seen, an actual ultrasound picture attached to that, but those kind of posts are what makes it very, very hard for those of us who have been through trying to get pregnant and having pregnancy issues and, not being able to carry and losing a child. There is nothing worse on the face of this planet than to feel like you are a failure because you could not carry a child. There is nothing worse on the face of this planet than to feel like you are just worthless and want to, take your own life and become suicidal because you feel like God doesn't love you enough or think of you enough to allow you to become a mother, or the fact that, you become suicidal, you lose your friends, you push everybody away, you get into that distant mindset to where if I can't be a mom, then nobody else is going to want me. Nobody else is going to love me. You have friends that you see that have kids and that have marriages and, have happy, healthy pregnancies, have no problem getting married. And then here you are in the corner sitting there saying, oh, well, I must not amount to anything because I can't be a mom. That is bullshit and that is wrong. All of you ladies out there who have been through the same issues that I have, you are not worthless. You are not any less just because you have not become a mother yet. Those of you who are seeking IVF treatments, who have lost a child, who have had miscarriages, I'm going to tell you, you will never forget those things, but it does become easier. Those of you who have been in the same situation that I have been, I will tell you that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are independent, you are some of the strongest women I know have been through the same type of situations that I have been through. I will tell you, don't give up on your dreams. Don't quit trying. God has a plan for you. And those of you who are making fun of everybody or posting fake, you're expecting announcements and, fake ultrasound pictures and everything, y'all suck. You have no idea what you are doing to people like me who have given everything and spent money and time and countless hours crying and having to go through emotional therapy and see a psychiatrist and all that stuff. It is the hardest thing that you would ever have to do. And those of you who are taking those things for granted, all because you want to be funny, all because you want to trick your friends into thinking that you're pregnant, that is not anything to joke about. What you are doing hurts, and it hurts to the core. Think about what you do next time you post something on social media. Think about the people that you are hurting. Think about the people who will read that, and that may be the straw that broke the camel's back, for them to take their own life because of something that you have posted. think about what you post before you do it and how it will affect the people that see it. God bless you guys.